Richest Roots drink works for menstrual cramps and pain, migraines, fatigue, stress and tiredness, sinusitis, builds immune defense, bloating, enhances male bedroom prowess, and Richest Sorrel Roots drink works against all types of cancers and tumors, memory loss, high cholesterol, insomnia, nervous issues, flu, and many other illnesses. For your Richest Roots drink and Richest Sorrel Roots drink, contact us now via WhatsApp at 876-528-9534. Richest Roots drink and Richest Sorrel Roots drink. Richest, a true Jamaican experience.
Your style and your flavor make the city rock. They must say the season come out with a bang. Coach Minzy, best round here. Remember that.
All right, welcome everyone to the show. Welcome to the Coach's Desk. I'm your host, Coach Minzy. Trusting that everybody is doing well and everybody is doing all right. Big up to all the persons over there on Facebook who decided to join us tonight in this show. A little bit late, people, but nevertheless, we are here. So we're going to talk about what we normally talk about, football. Yes. And of course, you can give us a call, 1-876-474-3538. The number is running at the bottom of the screen. Big up to our sponsors, Richest Roots Drink, Richest Sorrel Roots Drink, Richest, a true Jamaican experience. So people, how is everybody doing? Trusting that everybody is doing well and everybody is doing all right. Big up to the persons who constantly watch our show, even though they have not yet commented. Appreciate you still. You know what I mean? As I said, people, we're in anniversary mode. This is the month that we started the Coach's Desk 2 years ago. So this is the second year of the Coach's Desk. Thanks for the support through the years. Yes, you have been good. And we really appreciate you. Big up to the moderators, big up to the persons who have been here from day one. Enough respect. Big up to the silent deskers as well. Yes, some people who constantly watch the show, yet they have never commented, but they ensure that they tune in to the Big Bad Weekend show. Yeah, man. So let me check out the comment section before I get into that, though. Will the U20, the under-20 team, the under-20 Reggae Boyz, have a similar faith? No, it's faith as the senior team. Will they be having the same issues? Will it be? Are we foreseeing some serious issues? Well, that's what we're here to discuss tonight. Let me hear your views as you write them in the comment section. And people, please remember the golden rule. The golden rule is that you like the stream. Give the stream a big thumbs up. Yes, we will appreciate you giving the stream a thumbs up. Yes, this helps with the algorithm. This helps YouTube sending the video out so that a lot more people can realize that we're on. Yeah. And when you hit the like button, it's a means of sanitizing, letting you know or letting us know that you are well sanitized as you enter the sporting arena. All right. So let me check out the comment section right now. I want you to share your views, people. Yeah, man. And please remember to tell a friend about the Coach's Desk. If you're new around here, I'm inviting you. I'm encouraging you to subscribe to the channel. When you subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell. So when we come live, when we do publish and upload, you will be able to watch those videos right off the bat. Because what? You will be notified. Yes. You don't have to be scrolling through YouTube and pounce upon the video. You just get that notification. All right. So, yeah, man, big up yourself again, people. Thanks very much for tuning in. So, we have Fresh God in the building. Check, check. Welcome, Fresh God. Of course, everybody, if you don't know, Fresh God is a comment moderator. Matter of fact, he's the captain of the comment section. Big up yourself, Fresh God. Yeah, man. So, he's reminding you that as you enter, yes, like. Hot Chili in the building. Welcome, Hot Chili. Hope you're on a sweet pepper tonight in the boss. Rockford, big up yourself and welcome. Yes, man, I'm late, man. I did indicate that I would have been late. Rockford. Yeah, man, I did indicate when we were interviewing Craig Butler, I did indicate that the weekend's TripleTreat will be starting a little bit late. You know what I mean? Yeah, man, big up on yourself, see, man. You know, some people really loyal to the thing, and they are still a Rockford. You're one of them. Big up. Theory Henri, welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. Malik Mills, big up yourself and welcome. Well, go on. We believe in the Reggae Boyz U20. So, Malik, I think we can overcome certain obstacles. Do you think that anything will change, Malik? Do you believe that anything will change in terms of preparation? Some teams are already preparing, you know. Are we even there yet? Do we know the team that we are going to be selecting? Will players from overseas, if there be any, will they arrive early? Will they arrive early? Do they have their passports already? These are some of the pertinent questions that we're asking. If that is so, then we might be in for a good tournament. If that is not so, then I believe that we will be in some trouble. Yeah? So I need to see the preparations up and running. Even though, we know Mr. Speed, big up yourself, Mr. Speed, he said that we ought not to worry. We ought not to worry because there is still time. Time and time again. Anyways, let me move on to another comment. Fresh God is saying that people, yes, just a reminder as well, you can call the show to let your voice be heard. If you don't feel like you want to type in the comment section, this is the number that you can call, 876-474-3538. And let us have a discussion. Let us hear your views. Big up to the silent deskers. Big up to the ladies that are watching. The noisy dexers. we need to suspend the Bucker gang, you know. Yeah, man. We need to suspend the Bucker gang. Anyway, Sonia Bowen, big up yourself. Welcome to the stream, man. What say you, Sonia? Rob Smith, welcome to the late show starting coach desk. Hey, if all of you were on Wednesday evening, I did indicate that the weekend's TripleTreat will be late. And it continues into Sunday. We will be late. So I'm letting you know from now. Okay? So I said star in coach's desk. All right, Joseph around in the building. Check. Flex Supreme the DJ. Greetings from across the world. Jeremy and Hendricks, big up yourself. Welcome to the show. All right, let me see. All right, yup, it's probably gonna be worse. No training camp. No way for players gel. All right, I see somebody calling. Caller, good night. You're live on the show. Welcome to the show.
Good night, Mr. Coach.
Yeah, man. Good night, sir. How you doing, man?
Not bad,
Where are you calling from?
Jamaica,
All right.
Didn't catch it on it,
All right. Big up all the Spanish town people in the building. If you're watching, big up yourself. So what say you?
All right. Basically, it's under 20 team. Taking me, sir, speed interview.
Mm-hmm.
And the man say have 50 players when I was select from and carry down the pool. At this time, everybody in our group, they are camp already.
Yes.
And this man say have 50 players when I was select from. And then I make a next comment say no, I want this and that and this and that. Him already know who him play already. So when he comment about 50 players, it's just to make people feel like them are going to include in him selection. But him already know who him are going to play already. That's why he make that comment, make we feel happy. But it make no sense whatsoever. It doesn't make no sense whatsoever. At this time, you have at least 50 players when I was select from. It don't make no sense whatsoever.
So Carla, you think that we're in trouble?
Of course we're in trouble. You know why we're in trouble?
Because Mr. Speed did say that we ought not to worry.
No, man. You see, any man can talk when they want to talk, I just saw some man talk,
Yeah.
And can talk anything they want to talk. You get me I say? But at the end of the day, are we there to watch on? How can we the year? Me no involved in football like me I go to work every day and come home every day. And me can stay right there so and see all the problem where happen. And the man they were in there, they analyze everything was.
All right, we lost the caller there. Probably him credit finished. Caller, you can call back on WhatsApp, man. All right, him credit probably finish. Spanish town, man, you can call back, man. All right. So Flex Supreme is saying, yup, it's probably gonna be worse. No training camp, no way for players gel. Yeah, man. Same thing I gonna happen. Plus them have them quota system. Wow. Hot Chili saying them say lightning don't strike twice, but it gonna strike 3 times. All right, sir. Wayne Evans in the building. Welcome to the show, Wayne Evans. What's up, man? You're live.
Good evening, coach. Yeah, man, take them away.
Hold on, Wayne. Hold on. It look like your line bad, man. Nah, hear your voice.
Mine.
Yeah, man. Hang up and call.
Man.
Yeah, man. The line sound bad a while ago. All right, I'm calling back. Yes, Wayne. Hello?
Yeah, man, I say good evening to you.
Yeah, man. Good evening, man. We are hearing you loud and clear now. What say you?
Yeah, man, boy. Heart of pain, my coach.
Your heart of pain, you?
Yeah, man. It's like we have an next such man too in the JFS, the boy.
Who is that?
Such man too, the man we always be on the program there talk nonsense.
So you think Mr. Speed a such man too? Remember a man win a title in a national title, you know, man. You can't call a man such
man. I lucky, man.
But
man. Such man too.
Lucky in a sports, man.
Yeah. Well, I just in time, but make ya.
I remember him persevere with the youths them too, you know, so you have to give him credit for that.
Yeah, give him the credit for that, but for the Jamaica football, me give him zero credit. Yeah. For the Jamaica, the man attack some things to them, I have to shake, mate. Like the man want to put players in the national team to get
Contract.
for people to see them to get by, brother. Them thing then are right. You're not supposed to say them thing that as somebody where in a day what may I say, working for the country then.
Mm-hmm.
You're not supposed to say them thing there. Them thing there supposed to personal or your personal club you deal with it like that. You try improve play to sell, not to go into the national team
So when was that
to
said?
sell.
When was that said?
No, today
Where?
he was on a program at start.
Oh, he was on another program talking. Okay.
Yeah, today, yeah. Two nights straight. He on program talking and talking about the English based player. Them they have to like 20% better than the Jamaican players to get a call up or to go in the team. What kind of nonsense is that? That sound like bias and racism to me. You can't coach, you can't say stuff like that. You're supposed to give everybody a fair chance. It's like them not have no chance before them even come. Like him already pick the who him want and he just want them come just to people to see that them come and they feel them. Them a feel the youth them. Them a feel everybody cause if me have a kid or you have a kid living in a foreign, it's the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's the same thing. I feel everybody. Yo, just fit their own, for his own gain. Because if you're going to say people, Jamaican players have to go in at the national team for them to get recognized for club to sell to club. That's not, you don't have no interest in a Jamaican football. You have interest in your own gain.
Mm.
You're not do nothing to improve the football. Because if you get the best players from all over the world and you qualify for the World Cup, the under-20 World Cup, that's what gonna benefit the local player them. Cause that's the time people are gonna look at Jamaica and them scout come and look on players, and that's how the league gonna improve. Them will move backward, coach.
Mm. Well, I can't really comment on the comment because I actually didn't watch that interview. So
Let's watch Manning Man. Watch Manning Man reach rewatch Manning Man show today. You see,
yeah,
and you hear from him. And you watch it, and next you didn't hear when him said they have to like 20% better than Jamaican players.
But aren't they
first time you're hearing that?
Aren't they Jamaicans?
Okay, all right, okay, all right. The foreign based Jamaican
Okay.
have to be 20%, coach. 20% better.
But that far?
20%.
Mm.
That's far, man. You set the bar. Well, I'm not gonna say set the bar high, cause to me, Jamaican players, them can qualify us to the World Cup, cause they first of all they're not fit enough. I not say them are not baller, but them not if the fitness, them not fit. Them can't run for more than 50 minutes.
Mm.
Trust me. And again, coach, you have to deal with the people, the kids them with an open mind. You have to give them a fair shot. You cannot like you tell them said them feel before them even reach.
Mm-hmm.
You know? Like him still come with the quarter thing. When the first time I hear the man talk that from that, my spirit don't go with that guy, man. I say him not for the Jamaican youth or for the Jamaican football. The first time I hear him on your program talking about quarter, it never come out of my head, yeah. Never come out of my head. Because me I say, if we want if we want the team to better the players, the country, you're not supposed to have quota. They're the best players. Them are Jamaican, we are Jamaican. So if you are African and you is not Jamaica, you left Jamaica football, man. Come out of it, man, and stick with your club and make fun. Coach, you guys can't run for you can't run. You guys can't run for anything.
No, sir.
Trust me, I feel like you guys would have you Manning, man, and couple more would do a better, greater job on what them doing in the JFF. From top to bottom. Them need some new people. It look like them just there and just like at them control the football like nobody can have no say. It's just them run it and anything them say and that's it. Them not care about Jamaican people. Yard and abroad.
Okay.
And it hurt. I tell you when I say hurt me, coach. It hurt me hard to hear the man talk sometimes. It hurt me. Just watch the interview and you get the understanding of what me try to say.
Mother have to watch to figure out what you say, definitely.
And him even calling people another show idiot. Like I call the people them on the show like idiot, and when man I said, no man, he must say not your show. Your people on your show intelligent and have brain, but like other show people like you don't and that's how you deal with people. You don't disrespect people like that. If people have their opinion and you is the one give people opinion to voice, because you always talk your nonsense. No man, you don't disrespect people like that, yo. If you want to show you hear what I say, when him use even that word, because he was talking about the span about and other platform people have span and man said, yeah, we have span on here. And him don't say them those people is idiot are idiots, but the people them will use the span and other program is idiot. No man, that's disrespectful, man. To somebody in the public like that and running a program. You're supposed to have thick skin, because you know people are gonna voice them opinion, especially when you're talking about court and you're not giving all the kids a fair shot. You know people gonna talk, so you have to have thick skin. You can disrespect people, are calling idiot.
It is one still. I don't know. As I said before, when I have to listen it before I can.
Yeah, man, listen. Yeah, before you get your speed, don't take my word. Just listen for yourself.
Yeah, man. And
when next day me you talk and you you're gonna confirm it.
Yeah.
So I'm just here listening to your program and just big up yourself, brother.
All right, we
just
big up yourself.
See you.
All right, you too, man.
Yeah, man, just see you. Okay, all
right. So there you have it. Wayne Evans voicing his concerns on certain matters. All right. So actually, again, say we can't even name 10 players that we are sure is going to get called. Boy. Them supposed to have a camp and chat. You know that the reggae girls, the U17 girls are on camp right now. They're in camp. Caller, welcome to the show. You're live.
Yeah, man, coach.
You called a while ago. Look like your credit did finish or something.
Yeah, man, get cut off.
Okay. Go ahead.
Yeah. So, all right. You see the caller just a while ago.
Mm-hmm.
You see the point I make about the man talk about percentage and all of that.
Mm-hmm.
Two, I'm say, I'm not involved in a football like that.
Mm-hmm.
And me can dare so. and I analyze and I see all the problem what the man them supposed to have analysts there to see and to correct. And every time we make one single mistake. One mistake. And the man asked him a question, one simple question. You have any scout? The man said, no, he might do the scouting, Paul will do the scouting, and all that. I hear the man comment. You know, say a man tell me, say, he must see nephew or whatever, I play, and he want me to look at his nephew. But me hear the man in a tier 3, and the man a laugh, brother. The man is responsible to look at. So you say you do the scouting now. You're not a scout there, but you're going to do the scouting. And you're going to look on a man. I tell you something, and you know, say, all right, brother, me check it out. You come on a program where everybody has seen your comment. But basically, who into football, watch these YouTubers. Get yourself right across the platform. And your comment is that. Hey, man, and when we check out that tier 3 man a play in, then how am I going to know who's 20% better than who they are? If already, when I'm going to tell you about a person, you're going to say I'm playing at this league here. And it's like, year 50 that you're picking, you claim to you pick them from the Premier League. How many out of the 50 are play in any match? You claim you pick them because they have trained they on professional settings. So even if a man overseas are playing on tier 3 and a professional settings in how you going to know who pick? You say you want somebody, if somebody coming from overseas, it must be 20% more than who is here. How you going to know if the person is 20% better? Do you have a video analysis of who is here that you're picking, 50? You don't know them they are this club, them are going training. You know, so them are playing a Premier League, but them they are the club. Then, how you going to compare them at this time if you know who 20% better than who? Sure people recommend to him, even player, even English player, that we definitely want. I hear this man. A national program, basically a national program enough for all these YouTube channels, a national program. People watch them. I hear comment. Man, if you go get them passport themselves and all that. You know, you talk about the under 20 them, no, youth you talk about.
Yeah.
I youth in our next country where want to play Jamaica, that they might hear from a company, man, was supposed to be scout. Make him man get him anything himself. Tell me something. The man don't want to be Jamaica, you know, at no time, you know. You know why? If me want a company, I say me want a company more as well to come well for me. I mean, I say these welder is overseas. I'm going to say, yeah, more some good welder, but welder, go get your something straight and come to Jamaica if you want. Right? I remember saying me want to make my company better, you know. And me, I go tell you, say you fit, go and get your things started out. Me now, you know, say, you know, put in somebody in place and say, all right, you know, say this youth is a good footballer. Every month, see whatever. Him he go get him thing himself because Mikel Antonio he go and get him passport himself. Then the behavior that can't work. And you're supposed to be the man. We're supposed to encourage youth to be at their best, become represent their country. And I hear comments that I come tell me say because me overseas, me have 20% better than we. Where you are going to stay and see me play football? Where you going to stay and see me play football? The man them need. You have some sort of man right now, a deadlock. In the whole thing. And if the man they know come out of the system, be a bangarang. Just be one way. Just one way. And when you see him come talk, so you know, the things are him alone attack, so a crew of them, you know. So everybody make that sentiment, you know, and everybody is operating that one way, you know. You get that? Say, you were supposed to be a scout And you go laugh at a man and tell a man, say, yo, you find out that tier 3, a person play. So you don't know, oh, why this person send them to you. You're supposed to look on people and encourage youth. A youth here dealing now, and a 20 year dealing now. You tell man, say, everyone go, don't get the passport yourself. You're not responsible.
So
for it.
So you don't well so you believe that we every single person should get an opportunity. It doesn't matter which league they're playing in.
Look at what I'm saying, you know.
Mm-hmm.
What I'm saying to you. Person out there want to represent Jamaica football. I get me, I say.
Right.
You have to assess which league them there and what them there. Yes, if a man they don't have one league, don't have a player around one bush around so. There's no way you not say you have pick that man there. But all our leagues them where a person recommend a man. No man no idiot. The man not go say yo, so one player this or so one player this and him know say definitely. When know say who recommend player, at least they have some kind of professional setup, especially if they're overseas. You get me I say?
Mm-hmm.
So you can't just say, you just can't say, just hear about a league there and whatever. People excel out of every league. See, the Jamaica Premier League is here, and enough time we call it, say, oh, we never go and watch it. But yet still, yeah, people excel out of our little league. And I go places. You get me I say?
Mm-hmm.
So, so if you ask out, you listen and say, all right, send me a clip. Let me see whatever, and me have access to a game, we can watch a game and say, all right, these men are serious, or whatever. But you can't come say it out yeah, I discourage people that way. You get that, say? So you tell a man overseas, say, 20 times better than who is here before him play.
So it's not 20%, it's 20 times.
Well, 20%.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, well, 20% better. You get that, say?
So you're saying, caller, give us a name now. We can address you by your name, please.
Romian is the name.
All right, Romian. So you're saying even if they are not interested, but for the wider audience,
yes,
things should be said in a manner that still persons will not even draw a conclusion that they are not interested. That's what you're saying.
Simple. You get me, I say?
Okay.
Simple. You have to know if you address the thing. You get me, I say?
Mm-hmm.
You can't just come. So right there and then, the man show up. The man come and show up in selection policy,
Okay.
Right away, man come and show up in selection policy, And then he must say some little things in between. Oh yeah, when a man say, so you're not looking at a player there. Oh yes, man, we look at that player there. Yes, man, we look at that player. Him already, so he must say already, He already tell us our Premier League. And you might get in 50 from, And if he can, if somebody thinks somebody in the team good, he just go over so go look and con sprinkle them in that team, make it look better, And that basically man say,
Okay.
You can't come and say that. If you come and say, I'm gonna select 50 players from right across, you get me I say? And then we assess them. But you definitely come say 50 players select from the Premier League. And if you have some like a loophole, you're going to look on a next man over there. What when you select 50 players and assess them right now, what time you going to get? When you cut down the squad, what time you going to get to go look for other players to bring in the squad?
No.
So I see anything like Reggae Boyz. Or when time you give them a play, them a car man come add in a game. That's so it go again.
That's why I ask the question, if it is going to be a similar pathway or a similar, they're going to be having similar issues.
I see a thing. Remember say, imagine. Look, let me show you. And some local man, Mr. all they use a Peru,
Mm-hmm.
And these man was supposed to be some man in the Premier League where hope there. You get me, I say? And with some of the other players them. But remember say 60 minutes inside the game, every man tired, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Every man tired. And yet still you have some youths from all over the globe we want to represent Jamaica. And if you see these youth playing football, 90 minutes are running. You get me, I say?
Yeah.
90 minutes are running, the man them fitting at them things. And these you can even carry come motivate these other players out here, you know. When if you put these other young professional basically. So because although we say these youth is in a professional setup at Jamaica, them not really being professional. You get me, I say? You need to get in the professional to come show these youth to say, you know, I'm then looking at them and say, no, so we need to heighten our thing though. Because the man come and the man run. The man come and run. You ever see when Greg Lee go up on the field, Greg Lee just look different. You know, so I run up the wing and I run come back. And then the man they come and heighten our thing with the fitness thing, you know. So we need to get in these youth, when them are under 17 and start inject them in our thing and make them help work. Youth there to get professional to stop about we have like.
But caller, I'm seeing a comment in the comment section where the Rob Smith is saying that Mr. Speed said that there will be a trial coming and all are welcome. So it is still open to everyone.
Listen up. Remember I say no. I mean all are welcome. All are food is welcome. The man them have 50 players already.
Mm-hmm.
I man take it, you know.
Yeah, we hear
that. Yeah, yes. It's after other people start pressure him and I say, so I'm to all right, so when a man I say I want to whisper, I want to Craig Butler and them other people there. He must say, yeah man, them we look, you get me I say, him just say it after, you get me I say? Him just say it after.
Yeah, but at the same time, he still say it. So I mean,
all right. When is the? All right, look at the date. Look on the date. Look on the date of the trial. The 16, right?
Mm-hmm.
I tell him say no. If him not call it over, if him say all are welcome, and who overseas we want to play. If him not call them, I'll send to them club letter, I'll send to them academy yet. The invitation. I went and 15 team I send.
No,
and then they say all
hold on. If a trial is keeping and they know the date of the trial, are you saying that the JFF should send letters to the club?
When I say somebody is using professional set up, you know.
Yeah, but is that trial? Is not like I guess.
No, man,
well.
No, man. When I say you have somebody in a professional set up, you know.
Yeah, no.
You have to talk to them club. I know say, you know, we are interested in having this service to see this youth on a trial. So on forth. Let him allow him to come to Jamaica and to such date. Right? Then and I use them and say, just go left with them on them club and just come to Jamaica just so to come train or make somebody see them, make a score to them. Some of these are professional, you know.
So you're saying that the JFF should send letters to all clubs all over the world that they're having a trial and if there's a Jamaican in there, they should come, or they should select particular players.
Yeah, man. Remember saying no, I don't think club. Yeah, just say if you have Jamaican in there. Remember say if you see Tom at ABC club, are you interested out in Tom? You will say the ABC club. The ABC club, Tom is qualified to play for Jamaica, such and such. I would like him for our trials on this date. You get me? I say, and I send to the club and ask them if they have Jamaican player. You see the person who you want already. You get me? I say.
Okay.
And I like say man them there over the yard, but they say, you know. I just say, you come to this on 16th, you know. Remember say, arrangement you have to make, you know. Because some of these men are professional already. You get me? I say. So you have to send that letter.
So
I make them know say we need the service of these persons.
So essentially you're saying that these men who are interested won't get their letters so that they're not gonna come.
And that means I tell you, say, if a man not send already for arrangement, if the person come here, I 15, and next week he must send the letter them. And when the man them have no time again, all is not welcome. All not welcome, you know. All is not welcome. And I wear wherever if I keep the scouting, I see one bunch of line, a person to come join the team. And I say, go you know.
Okay.
He must have name of who we more interested in for that 50, you know. So when they say 50, all is welcome. There must be a person who will go around and say yes, more 10 defender out of that 50, 10 midfielder, I go search and see who more put in my thing. You get me? I say? And all is welcome. Who is welcome is who we might call. You get me? I say? Yeah, I say.
Okay.
But we don't think them assess nobody like that yet. You just know who we know here, so.
Okay.
So it go back to the very same thing. When time you really see say, you know, say midfield really empty, then we're not happy. Well, you know, so let me say one brother over, so it could have played. And when he go to say, bro, it's not bad. At that time I call him.
So you say it got too late for your chemistry build up again. So the same thing like with the reggae with the senior team.
It's the same thing, man.
It's
very same. Anyway, big yourself, please. I go all see program.
All right, bless yourself from me. People, don't agree with Romania, say. Some solid points. Romania throw out there, you know. You understand? Solid points. All right. See, Gregory is saying that sounds like same old. Well, I'm worried. I hope the World Cup team is not 3-month thing. Big up yourself, Coco. Rockford, coach, I'm praying and hoping the JFF don't mess up again. Caller, good night. You're live on the show. Welcome.
Hi, good night. How you doing, man?
Not too bad, How are you? Where you calling from?
I'm good, thanks.
And what's your name?
Wayne, calling from Tallahassee, Florida.
All right. We have Wayne online people calling from Florida. What say you, Wayne?
Yeah, I agree totally with them two last callers there, I think the greatest problem facing Jamaican football are the people who we have in administrative roles. I mean, I don't know who gives some people the authority to want to determine who is a Jamaican. I live in the US and I have a son here. And to me, he is Jamaican because everything around him, the culture, everything is around him. And if he want to play for Jamaica, you're gonna have somebody who not in JFF. I got question his Jamaican heritage or if he's Jamaican enough. I mean, at one point, for the Reggae Boyz, they stated like these are England rejects, why are they coming now? They are old men. But at the same time now you have an under 20 World Cup qualification and you have young players reaching out. And now it's like the same thing, they don't want them. So is it that the players are too old or what is the problem, I mean, they are reaching out now and later on they're gonna select them and they're gonna represent England and then we miss out on talents like those, I mean, people, I think the only way our football is gonna get better is if we change those people who are in management, Speed, all of them, every of them, they must just go and just leave Jamaica football alone if they can do a professional job, That's all I have to say. All of them need to go. to me.
Okay.
That's all I have to say.
All right. Big up yourself. Thanks for
All right.
calling. All
Yeah,
right.
man, respect.
All
Cool.
right. Cool. So that's what's his name again? But I don't remember his name, but he's calling from Tallahassee in Florida. Big up yourself, caller. Um so people, I did indicate that I would have been late. People, them must say the weekend should have started early. Big up yourself, Gregory Reed, Malik. Big up yourself. Them say, people, what's the fine? What's the fine? What's the fine? I hear that I'll be fined for being late. Well, we're gonna be late right throughout the weekend triple treat. Yeah. Um. It's a little late. Javadi, big up yourself. But how we are gonna compete with teams preparing months before it? Yeah, that's gonna be a deterrent for real. Why the general think we're in trouble? Well, according to Mr. Speed, we ought not to worry, We ought not to worry at all. And quite frankly, he's basically saying that, we're probably just overreacting because everything will be okay. Everything will be okay, people. And that's the assurance we got from Mr. Speed. But I didn't listen to the interview today. I don't know what is happening. I didn't watch it today. All day. Especially, I don't know what time it came or whenever, but I wasn't watching it. Or I didn't watch it. So I really can't give a comment on that. Mr. Speed is jeez. Gregory, go easy now, man. Oh boy. Only overseas baller we are gonna get in a fresh. Some baller from Antigua or Saint Lucia or them place there. Select 5 players from each club from the Manning and the Costa Cup finals. That's a 20 in total. It would be a great squad, in my opinion. Olympic bound. All right, Giovanni. This women's team is a cut above average. All right. No, but I just check something, some information, and I see where the under 17 women's team or girls team, they are actually in camp as we speak. So is it a situation where JFF don't have the finances? Hence the reason the U20 squad can't be in camp. That is something to look into. Me close the chat and see a vid with Tapa faces. Jamaican football is in big trouble. The football is in the wrong hands. All right, Theory Henry. The facts that we have said English-based players, bro. We have a baller in Germany, a player for Bayern, and 2 in Switzerland, 1 in Hungary or Serbia. And not just England, we have players we can play U20 and U23. All right, Flex Supreme. Jamaicans are Jamaicans, whether they are born here elsewhere. All right. Devon Porter, big up yourself. Devon Porter is saying people need to understand the narrative. Why would you bring in a player from overseas that is on the same level with the local base players? They should be better than the local to complement the team. That's true. They are. Leandra, big up yourself. Or you use percentage to compare ballers' greatness. That's ticklish. No way on earth you would recommend players that will make the team stay at the same level. That's true. Big up to Devon Porter. What if they are 19.9% better? Owen, I don't know how to quantify those percentage, I guess the eye test and the statistics will complement that or will separate that. Huh? Coach can run for something, of course. Can run for the football field. Oh, he said idiot. But isn't idiot an English word? No disrespect, but me just ask the question. Big up Wesley Hall. Oh boy. I don't think he said idiot. Okay. Big up yourself, Siobhan. Hate to be that guy, but we are not qualifying for another World Cup with the current leadership. Wow. He would have to get a lot of. Oh, Javon, he never said that. Oh, and talk about the range people, yes, but I didn't hear the idiot comment. Okay. So please don't misrepresent Mr. Speed, people. Do not. All right. Do not misrepresent Mr. Speed. If he didn't say something, don't say what he did not say. All right. So I'm just letting you know that coach's desk disassociate ourselves from that narrative of, speaking what the person did not say. And as I said before, I did not watch the interview, so I can't comment on that. Okay. It's all about hey, yesterday local U20 now gonna need a Jamaican coach. All right, Omar Fowling. That's your opinion. Rockford is saying xenophobic behavior in its full effect. All right. I'm going to be dropping the link early now. So we have another 7 minutes before I drop the link. Phil Jones, big up yourself. What is the Chelsea in a problem, Phil Jones? All right, Chelsea, man. 17 days. 17 days. They feel where Mugs caller recommending some Sunday League players. Okay. Oh, so I'm way behind in the comment. Listen, Vinvia did say Bailey was not special, so call her a joker. Vin is a coach, much less who and a coach. Omar falling. All right. New Wave, big up yourself. All right. Average age of the national team needs to be significantly lowered, like right now. All right. Oh, look at me the far behind, man, because there's some comments now compliment what the caller was saying. $150,000 coach. That's a fine. For what, Fresh? Actually, say fasting alone can save them boys, yeah. So somebody earlier said prayer. So actually is adding fasting to it. So fasting and prayer for the Reggae Boyz people. We'll link up Manning's band so we can get it going. Overreacting a lot. The U20 team have not played a game for 100 years. But oh boy. One done, big up yourself. Coach, as some of them say everything I got okay with the first team. And look what happened to them in the World Cup qualifiers. Boy. And say it's because of what transpired with the senior men's team. That's why the people are all out on certain things, because they actually see the outcome of not being prepared. But as somebody said, can lightning strike the same place twice? Well, Mr. Bolt do it, you know. Well, because he had the lightning bolt, but I mean, them are turn the problem in a maths. Them soon say you have to find X before the overseas Jamaicans can play. Once to find X. Hey, when I sample, you know. Once they so have to find X or some algebra go run actually. I have some man that like maths in the man, so you know that go. Oh boy. That's something. More Jamaican than me because he pays taxes. I was offended, but he kind of made sense, but he's still not more Jamaican than me. More Jamaican because he pays tax. As me say, me no want comment on things when me not hear. So me just read the comments. Brown Man Security, big up yourself. Welcome. Yard Fusion, big up yourself. Carl Campbell, big up yourself. Dwight Spence, welcome. Yeah, man, definitely. Dwight Spence. A pattern. People see a pattern of poor preparation. What? Love the new setup, background looking good. Respect, Carl Campbell. We still have not fine-tuned the whole backdrop because right now, see my mic angle in our show, and it kind of a little bit. So probably need to improve on the lighting. So that still needs to set up. Peebo Harris, big up yourself. Peebo is saying, explain why the core of the team must be local players, please and thanks. I should explain why the core of the team. All right, this is my explanation based on observation. It is not all. I don't believe it is. Let me say, I stand corrected, but this is what I've observed. When the core of the team is local, you kind of build a synergy, chemistry, as I say. People don't want to hear about maths; they want to hear about chemistry, the sciences. So you build that sort of chemistry, understanding of players and all of these things. Players know how players play, ins and out. They play every day, week in, week out. They train together, sleep in the same space, and all of these things. So that builds up a lot of confidence, a lot of understanding between players, a whole political things. So I would believe that's why you need a local. And like I said, I stand corrected. Peebo Harris. If do you have a different explanation from what I explained? Travis, big up yourself. Nah, man, coach. He said clear as day. He says he live and pay taxes, so he's more Jamaican. Okay. Coach, anything JFF say, nobody not going to believe them because they Siobhan Peart, stop fight JPL, bro. Algebra the new way. People is more money. All right, Dwight Spence is saying there must be chemistry, cohesion, and unity. And that's what a local contingent, I believe, will do, our core. Coach, stop the word gymnastic and tell the man it's because local clubs get more money. Local clubs get more money for what, Giovanni? I missed that one. JFF need to figure chemistry class because them need some formula. People money and country. Oh, okay. I never look at it that way, though. You know? Like me say, I stand corrected. You know what I mean? Okay. David Cook, welcome. Why it seems that Jamaican football going backward when other countries' mission moving? Yeah, definitely. It's like we're at a standstill. Other teams are improving. Other teams are getting better. Look at Canada. Nobody expected Canada. Panama team no stop beat Jamaica, whether it is the women or the men. They don't stop beat us. I mean, the entire 20 or 23 man squad must be united. Of course, that is key. No doubt about that, Dwight. No doubt about that. 30 years behind. Oh boy. Can it be fixed though? What sort of solution? Because local players are promised things that they are not prepared for, but Earl Stevens and Sean Fraser on the staff. Lack of investment in the football program, okay? But how can it be fixed? How can it be fixed? Because we can't just come here laying out the thing, but we're not offering any solution or solutions. Oh, Dwight, so you're saying that Errol Stevens and Sean Fraser should be on staff for the U20 team when they're in camp? That sounds like a good idea. Sounds like a good idea. All right, new wave, that is one. Change the administration. What else? We pray and hope for the best, the U20 male team. And remember, U20 doing well has implications on the Olympic, and you hear the JOA president that Samuda is saying that he believes that the team can qualify one day. It's just that things need to be put in place. Yeah. So definitely we want the best out there to rep the U20. Coach, the next country not complaining that them don't have money. Or because we in Jamaica, we're hearing these things and other countries we are not hearing it because they keep their stuff inside. That could be a factor as well in a brown man. I am true Jamaican. I will never put EPL, La Liga, Serie A, French League, and Bundesliga over my country, Jamaican top league, the JPL. So anyone like the EPL more than the JPL is not a true Jamaican, Travis. Is that what you're saying? Clear up that for us. Because you have a lot of stuff that we have in the country were not made in Jamaica, and we love it over some of the stuff. We don't support the local stuff. So I don't understand that one, Travis. But clarify what you're saying. It can be fixed by taking clubs on foreign tours. Yes, that can be a good point. There, Dwight, because they will learn how the professional setup is, and it needs be they can, garner a lot of experience when they do those tours. DD said, get rid of my crickets. All right. The day local players and players from the diaspora make national squads because of form and merit and not to just get a bus is the day our football will take its first step in progressing. That alone, Giovanni, invite Mexican, American, Canadian clubs to Jamaica for friendlies. Okay. See, people here, I give some solution, but how would that help though, Dwight? If you invite these clubs over to have friendlies, how will that help the football? Because remember, the football being played on the field, that is quote unquote the finished product, you know. But what about the infrastructural aspect of it, which I believe is very critical? So inviting them over is one aspect, but how do we ensure that continuity occurs? New Wave Entertainment said tracking and proper scouting of all Jamaican eligible players. Okay. But what would be the selection policy, New Wave? Because we track them, you know. Do we use statistics? Do we use the eye test? Do we get capable and able persons to track them? And not just because New Wave of a son, him going to say, oh, my son play football enough for certain school. Him can't get a tryout. So how do we go about doing that? All who is talking. I'm reading what Travis is saying. All who are talking will never get themselves attached to a JPL club to over them expertise on football management. So Travis, tell us, how is that supposed to be done? So people, you can offer your expertise if you are a manager and you work in big establishments and you you have a you can offer your managerial aid to football. Could you do so? Because Travis is saying we keep talking, but we're not, offering ourselves. So that makes you a true Jamaican, Travis. Yeah, me never like that statement about the EPL, but what Travis says still. Coaching is a start. Coaching will fix development. Develop will fix the JPL and everything will come after. Yeah, but the JFF has started that, But the onus is on the coaches who actually start that course. They should not just settle for that. And I've got my qualification level 1 or D license, so I'm good there. It's about progressing. It's about upskilling. It's about doing research. It's about trying to find a way to get into the C license. And if the C license doesn't come around at that particular time, keeping constant contact with persons who might have experienced dialogue, write down stuff and so forth, so you can implement stuff. So the coaching is a start, but I don't want people to settle for the D license. I don't want that. Because that is down here. You want to be up there. Yeah? That is a start. Jamaican have good players around the world to qualify for the U20 Male World Cup. Okay. So, Ian, are you saying no locals? Because you say around the world, So you're not looking where the locals are concerned. And Ian will be getting to answering that. I must say, big up to our sponsors, Richest Roots Drink, Richest Sorrel Roots Drink, Richest, a true Jamaican experience. So if you want to get in contact with the Richest Roots boss to get some of these wonderful bottles of roots, whether it be Richest Roots Drink or the Richest Sorrel Roots Drink, you can give me a call or send a message and I will link you with the Richest Roots boss. Big up the Richest Roots boss. All right. Craig Smith is saying, so when a team like Chelsea goes around and buy players and put them in their system like Liverpool and them just scan it, you just talking Craig Smith. I don't know who Craig is answering. That kind of off to me. Proper structure of all JPL clubs. Yes, that could be a start as well. That could be one of the variables or factors that will aid in change. All right. I have Fresh is saying he has nothing to say about change. Me now hot up my head over Jamaican football. All right, Fresh, I hear you. The JPL is a semi-pro league at best, where the top salaries are $70,000 per month. Wow. You think players getting more than that? Dwight Spence. Wow. Giovanni, yes, in my opinion. But Travis, why you clarify that, man? I really would love for you to clarify that. Dwight Spence, not true. Mount Pleasant pays $100,000 to $150,000 a month. All right, Fresh. Lolo, big up yourself, Lolo, and welcome. Other clubs pay as much or a little less. All right. You know, so players would not get more than that. Travis will eat a substandard locally produced food and get gastrointestinal infections as long as it makes him feel more Jamaican. We need 3 to 5 more artificial turf fields, cost-wise, easier to maintain. But Dwight, you have to remember, you know, that is very hard on some of the players' legs. So getting these artificial turfs are sort of, why not get some of the fields that we have already up to standard so that the players can have training pitches rather than train on the same pitch that they play match on. Something like that could work. Big up to Brain Drain on that super chat. Big up yourself, Brain Drain. I hope you would have recovered from Wednesday's stream, Brain Drain. Big up yourself. New Wave is saying, capable and able, non-biased personnel for scouting. All right. Selection is the last part, in my opinion. Everything else have to be fixed. Just my opinion. All right, Rob Smith. My advice, big up yourself. I doubt La Liga, Liga Mex, and MLS clubs are going to come to Jamaica to play JPL teams on those surfaces. Maybe the reserve teams. Giovanni, I'm talking football on a football program. So tell about no food here, bro. No, but Travis, why you clarify that, man? Why you clarify? You say you're more Jamaican or a true Jamaican because you have the Jamaican Premier League as the league that you support. But yet still you're a Liverpool supporter. And Liverpool is your team. I don't understand that. So once you don't have JPL at front, you are not a Jamaican or a true Jamaican. Come on, Travis. The argument, that's why I'm going to explain it now. Get former overseas professional players involved in the youth national staff. Hey, Dwight, I make some very good points. Very, very good points. Very good points you're making there, Dwight. So these are some of the ideas that we look for, people. Come on, these are some of the ideas that we look for. So Dwight, big points you're making. It's the same concept. So principally, Giovanni or Travis, Giovanni is talking about the principle, not the actual food versus football. Dwight against Tyrone Marshall, Robin Fraser, and others have offered their services for free in the past. But will they do it now, Dwight? We need ambitious coach like Miguel Coley who will go abroad to improve themselves. Man, hey, Travis, easy, the man say we need ambitious coach like Miguel Coley. The man never say man is a big coach, but he's ambitious enough to leave the shore, shores of Jamaica to go improve on his football coaching ability. So you have to give respect to that. He did not say he was a big coach. Come on, Travis, man. Read the thing in line with it. You know. Talent without unity and cohesion will never qualify for a World Cup. New Wave with another solution. The Roots boss can sponsor JFF. All right. So I'm going to talk to the Roots boss. the richest Roots boss to see what can go on with JFF. All right. That's something that they can look into. All right. We have good players for every level and gender, but our preparation always fails us. This is as bad as my son's report card. Hey, every time you can talk about your son report card, you know, actually, come on, man, give your son a break, man. Every single Jamaican team that qualified for a World Cup played at least 8+ matches together. Okay. Fresh God, the way how some of them man in chat about the JPL, you wonder if them affiliated to a team. All right, I'm gonna drop the link. I'm gonna drop the link. The link is out, people. See if I can pin it right there. All right. Mount Pleasant is an outlier. Peebo Harris, without the underdeveloped that are giving us underdeveloped coaches for years and saying they are the best. True, cause me love EPL more than JPL. That don't make me less yard, man. And I guess it has to be the product. I'm sure, Travis, that you probably prefer Nike over Fila or Reebok or Clarks over Nike, depending on your preference. So having a preference doesn't make you less Jamaican. Since you know the JPL teams don't have no money to pay players good money, come on board with a team and invest some money in a team. And it's not as easy as what you're saying, Travis, just to invest in a team. Yeah? Jamaica struggles with cost of maintaining grass fields. The current fields are creating wear and tear injuries currently. Okay? Players like Devonte Campbell, Jimenez, Bicknell, Richards, Pearson, and a few others are good young players that should make up the U20 male squad. Okay, Ian. Now you're speaking. Recuperate. Brain drain. Man say Butler whoop you. Though it's been Jamaica is third world. Jamaica is not a third world country, though Travis. Jamaica is a developing country. We need to get rid of that notion about a third world country. It's a developing country. We don't have money like the first world countries who eat, sleep, and breathe football. Jamaica is a developing country, my friend. Man, move retard. Chad Logan, big up yourself. Coach, you shouldn't be surprised That's that caused Travis move like not get into that about the man lose the sense of that, sir. There are qualified, certified former professionals, Jamaican players who can do well with the youth national teams. Claude Davis, Tyron Master, Sean Fraser, and others. What's his name? Ultimate Butler is one of them as well. When you come for war, you just come for war. Giovanni, how you know? How you talk? We in Jamaica. If you just stop play football then. Me no in no war. Me defend my local league where I'm a part of club. Give my years of service to free of cost. El Dwight, El Salvador, Honduras, Curacao, and Guatemala are not first world countries, and they have been outperforming us at the youth level. Injury prone and trouble in paradise were triggering. Always critical of everyone and everything. No solution, but we'll be quick to highlight the problem. Travis, give us some solution. First, me here says some of these people should come and join a club, which is good. How do they join the clubs? And what sort of solution do you, have that these persons in the diaspora can, come and aid in the development of football, in the change that we desire? Yes, Ian Campbell, these youngsters are quality. Yeah. You see this, you're more Jamaican than the next man. Hey, the argument there, boy, you're more Jamaican than me. I am more Jamaican than you. Wow. Hey, Travis. Anyways, Travis, I'll know you know answer me, you answer everybody, unless the phone or what you're listening to is muted. But yeah, answer everybody, Travis, and you not answer me. Notice some of them, brother, say things out of the way if you look smart and make them point seem sensible when it's just them acting weird. At least JPL improving. I remember 2 years ago, I could never watch 40 minutes of match. I never in this or no chat say I'm more Jamaican than one. Travis, you say you're is it that you're a true Jamaican or more Jamaican? Because you have the JPL at the top of your list. You remember what you said that Travis? And that may ask you to clarify. I'll know. We are at least 3 years behind compared to the top 25 countries in the world. 3 years great? No, so we're further than that. Dwight, those countries are more developed than we are. Don't act like they are some poverty-stricken nobodies. They are very capable. The JPL and national team don't need to be linked together in the same conversation. Let the JPL revamp and develop itself into a great or attractive league that will attract local and foreign investor. All right, big up yourself, King Jav. Are those top schoolboys focus on external exams or U20 preparations because they cannot do both? And they can, during the entire day. Travis, is that what people believe you're saying? If You wasn't my bad. Yeah, that's why I say I want him to explain it, And him not explain it, Him not explain it. Maybe the JPL clubs need to come up with ideas to get investment in their clubs, but the investor they are going to want good management for the team. For individuals to invest, that requires financial transparency and clear monthly, quarterly reports. Jamaica ought Jamaica ought to select quality and not quantity for those U20 qualifiers from both home and abroad. This is our best opportunity to return to a World Cup and perform creditably. This is a better statement than the first one, Ian. Travis, do I ask if you answer me? For Jamaica to develop better footballer, we have to start with better coaches, number one. Yeah, man. Giovanni, me I call a spade a spade. Me no look friend in a football, bro. Me I go talk my mind. Você no sabe nada, cara. Do it, behave yourself. Brian, big up yourself. Pinkwall, big up yourself. Man of Steel. Answer coach and stop answering me. Him use the term true Jamaica, man. And the man afraid to answer me, Man, Travis now answer me. CPL is only 3 years old and already has a team owned by Atletico Madrid. If you have the right plan, investors will come. Tanto. How can you tell if someone is more Jamaican? Plus, what you getting for being more Jamaican? Nothing. This and not like the part pro. Hey, want to get actually from, man? I used to be more masculine than everyone, but politically correctness and feminist beat that idea out of my head. Probably you need to simplify that for some brain drain. See, Travis now answer me, I even asked him in Portuguese to answer you. Coach, I don't entirely agree with Mr. Speedpoint on Manning's show about local players and national team, but getting involved with a club, I can see why most teams will have the view they have. Tell us more about it, Brian. Tell us. So this man is a people. Man of Steel is now a manager of a club, A JPL club. I'm not going to tell you if him not telling you, see, but Man of Steel is integrally involved in the ins and outs of managing a club. So he probably get a few understanding of how things are done. So he said he doesn't, agree with Mr. Speed, but he can understand why most teams will have the view they have. Oh, Jesus. Travis, answer me, no man, and stop going. Travis, why you don't want to answer me, Travis? Travis, call the show. Let me interrogate you. Rob, he said, my advice, can't really compare. What's population of Canada? Canada is a big market. Clubs in Europe been trying to get into the North America for years. No schoolboys for the U20 squad unless they are starting for a JPL team, full stop. How many of them are doing that right now, Ian? Travis, I was born in Jamaica, left as a child, didn't stay long enough to have a club. Sure, a Jamaican. True Jamaican. Honestly, coach, I don't know how it is that a lot these persons own and manage clubs, even by themselves, coach, them man they fi be placed on the new money. So people, this is Man of Steel is telling us, it's a rough task out there for these clubs, and them deserve medals of honor. What is the price for being more Jamaica? Brian, it's best for person in the federation to separate themselves from the clubs or vice versa. It would give them alternatives in finding ways to generate sales of players elsewhere. Mana Steel, talk to us. You're live.
Yo, yeah, coach, yeah, to the people when I comment and things.
Mm-hmm.
But yes, as I said about the Premier League, coach, I tell you, before me used to look on the outside and I look in and I say, boy, yo, it's set away and the people them can do better. Which some I guess some of them can do better. But you see when they get
Mm-hmm.
like how it is, especially for the clubs them who don't have like a rich history or tradition and them stuff there. No, it's not one of those clubs that can tell players at the top of a finger. You get to understand how difficult it can be. I mean, for your organization spend like, and I'm talking based on my experience and I'm talking to other persons in and around the fraternity.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, for the month you spend approximately about if you're in a club at a particular standard and you have just the bare minimum of in terms of like players and coaching staff and stuff like that, you're looking at spending about and I mean $3-4 million a month. And that's just the clubs who are doing the basic. I mean, and there's no way for you to recoup that amount either because the Premier League Association or PFJ they give you an amount. It is far greater than what used to be given in the past, but it is still not enough, and they will even admit it's not enough to substantiate the clubs. I mean, and I tell you, I don't know how it is that some of these clubs, especially the ones that are owned by, just persons just own a club and doing them thing. Like I don't know how them survive, and this is at the Premier League level. So and at the Premier League level, I don't think no one person can govern a club. There are other persons there who come on board and assist and in many ways. But even like at the Super League level or even at the Major League level, where we have a lot of our clubs at, it's just a one man with a one entity sometime around the club and I do certain things and them not have the support, those leagues that get the sponsorship, them not make a lot of money from gate receipts. I mean, it's difficult, trust me, it is. And like me say, I'm not necessarily in agreement with the point that Mr. Speed made, but being involved in it, I can understand why a person or persons, especially those who have been in it for many, many, many years and spent a lot of their own personal money or even other people giving them money or giving them sponsorship, I can understand why they would think that way. Even though I don't necessarily agree with it, but I can understand why they would think that way. And when you become involved in it at that level, you will truly understand that it's not easy.
Because
not
because the truth is, Brian, they will be looking out for their club's best interest, don't you think?
Ultimately, yes. And even your own interest too, because I mean, if you are owning a club and you're spending millions of dollars a year and stuff like that, at some point you're going to want to recoup that amount of money, Any investor at some point is going to require a return on his or her investment, And it's not just the money, it's also the time and the effort and it's tough. Trust me, it's really, 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 really tough. And I mean, the longer you do it, the more people you interact with, the more coaches you know, the more players you know. So the more the stress and the burden becomes higher. And I mean, unfortunately or fortunately, I'm not sure, but a lot of the persons who are involved in football administration are actually older persons who who are at a particular stage in life where they probably don't have enough energy and enough stuff to go on. I mean, you really find younger persons who are looking at that aspect or looking into that area. Granted, there are times when the older persons, I mean, even in my limited time since I've been involved in it, and you will call persons or speak to persons who are older than you in certain aspect, and they want to keep information to themselves. They just, I mean, they just want to to lock you out, for want of a better term. Fortunately for me, well, I will say that Mr. C is not like that. I mean, whenever I call him to ask him anything about the rules or competition or guidelines or stuff, he's always willing to take my calls. I've also interacted with persons at the JFF who I need to interact with, and when I send them emails and or I call them, they are always willing to assist and help me. I've spoken to persons at other clubs though who, I mean, I don't know if it's a competitive edge or whatever, but they are not so willing or so keen. They can be a bit difficult, but trust me, I mean, and a lot of the persons in the JFF, what another person don't know, these people are doing voluntary work, and and some of them it genuinely costs them too their own resources. So, it's just something to look at. I mean, I'm not defending them, and not because, and I mean, personally, I think if you're going to a job to do something, I think you have to do it and do it best. But I mean, at the same time, you can't. Everyone out there who is complaining or saying that boy is wrong or whatever, I think given the same scenarios and they are placed in the same position, I'm not saying that for sure they would want to do the same thing, but they would want a way to recoup or to get a return on their investment. Maybe they have a better way, Maybe they have a better way, or maybe they have better ideas. But I mean, the Premier League has been about for almost 50 years, and it's the first time that we have had so many sponsors coming on board. And I think this is just because it's the first time where really somebody from corporate Jamaica has come on board and been given the authority then, or the autonomy to govern the league in a particular type of way. So, and like I said, the money that is given to the clubs, it's far greater than what was given before when they had the other organization. So even when I listen to the other persons who are the other organization, they come out and they talk and they do that. Yeah, they're talking, but I mean, if they are willing to be honest, this new structure, based on what I am seeing now and what I've heard and the history that I've gotten before, is the best thing that will have ever happened to the Jamaica football. And though we might come out beat JFF, you have to give them credit because they are the ones who saw that the other structure wasn't working, and though they couldn't do it themselves, they went out and got persons or invited persons or provided the platform for persons to come on board and to be here now. And it's not the best. I mean, it's difficult. It really is difficult, but I think they are making some strides. And maybe with some more support, and persons who think they have the solution or the ideas. I mean, instead of coming here on these platforms, I'm not saying that these platforms are necessarily ways in which you can come and voice your opinion and let it go out. But I mean, speak to the persons in power, in authority, and tell them that you want to help. And I'm sure, I mean, if you come up with good ideas, people will listen to it. And even if they don't listen to it, at least you may have a record to say that you sent it to them. Because you come in here on YouTube now and type it in the comment section or whatever, all your ideas, though they may be good, the people can say they never ever heard it, or they don't watch the show, or they don't get it. If you really want to help, there's a way in which you can. I mean, there are persons in the JFF or persons, even Mr. Speed or other persons who come onto this platform. I mean, I don't think they are that hard to get to. Or if you have something suitable or whatever, just have a conversation with them and see how it can happen. I mean, this medium too is a good one for which you can bring a point across. But I mean, there's a way to get a point across, or to give people information and try and assist, because ultimately everyone of us here wants the football to be better. We want the team to be doing well. We want everything to improve. We may all have a different way of getting to it, but I think we all, even the persons who are involved in the system, because nobody is going to go into a system to wreck it or to mush it up, for want of a better term. So they also want the thing to be good and to progress, but maybe the way in which they want to achieve it is not the right way. And maybe there are others out there who know the right way. So you can't blame somebody for not knowing if you know and you don't tell them,
True.
You're equally just a part of the problem. So
Well, let me
I
have.
mean, the person who, if you think, yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, let me say this though, man of steel. When you look at the investment that you say these clubs invest on a monthly basis to keep afloat or just to break even.
No, they can't break even, coach.
They don't.
None of them. I'm telling you.
So
They are not breaking even.
So it's just to stay afloat.
Coach, it's just to stay afloat.
So that's the point I'm making. That's the point I'm making, Man of Steel. So if they invest so much and they are not seeing the returns, the next thing to do is to try as best as possible to get a player on the national team that can be sold so that they can get at least a little return. So is that what is happening? Why they are pushing for these players to be a part of the national program?
I don't know if that is what is happening, but like I said, I can understand why they will want that to happen.
Okay.
Because our Premier League is at a level where people watch it and it's being streamed and whatever. But I mean, if you look in our Premier League, the highest level coach, we only have one professional, or I think A-license, pro-license coach in the league, that's Wally Dowd. He didn't come from Jamaica. And he can very well get up and leave tomorrow and go back to where he came from. All our other coaches are B-license coaches, are C-license coaches. And the persons overseas in Europe, they want players who are coming there who are coachable. And remember, when our players go overseas to play or to play their trade in these leagues, we're not the only persons who are going there to look at opportunity. There are many other players from many other countries who it could possibly be even cheaper for them to bring these players there. So having a national cap, it helps to build up a stock, if you get what I'm saying. No, I'm not saying that it is the right thing to do. I'm not saying that you should put players in the national team at the expense of the persons who truly deserve an opportunity. But I can also understand the point of view that if you are bringing a player from overseas to come and join the team, they have to possess skills and qualities that are far superior to the ones that are here. And it sounds away when you say it, but like I said, if you're involved in it, you can understand why they will think that way. I don't necessarily agree with it because I personally think every Jamaican citizen should be given an equal and fair opportunity to make the team and should be afforded the same chances that everyone gets. But I'm just saying the persons who are involved in it, because I may have this view now because I'm just getting involved and I'm not expending the resources financially, etc. as these persons. But I mean, you have persons who are operating clubs for like 15, 20 years, and some of them never get to the Premier League, and some of them get there one time and then they are relegated. I mean, you if you look into their position, you can understand why they would feel the way they feel. No, I'm not saying it's right, and I'm not saying I support it, but I can understand why they would think or feel a particular. Because, coach, I'm telling you, it's difficult. It's because when you win the Premier League, you get about $1 million or something like that. Remember, some it doesn't even matter because when you get to win the league, 1 month they done that, and when you get the money there, the players they expect to be remunerated out of that. And I mean, pay a bill. I mean, just a salaries alone a month 10 times. Can run you if you have one of those clubs that have a lot of the high quality players, and I'm telling you, based on my experience, the older players are the ones that demand the higher salaries. And I mean, because of your experience and your own responsibilities, you expect that they would have more demands and more wants. But if you're running a club that has a lot of these players, you can easily be paying $1.5, $1.6 million a month, and you are not getting that from the organization or from even the sponsors who say they are sponsoring the league. You are not getting that. But even though you're not, and we're in a pandemic now, so you can't necessarily make it up with gate receipts, though the clubs are being compensated by the government for you know, they get an amount monthly that I guess would replace what they would make and get receipts. But I mean, there are teams who can make far more than what is given and get receipts. But at the end of the day, I think every club is grateful for it because you don't have to do anything to get it, really. But I just in the league. So I mean, everyone is grateful for it, but it's not enough. And even the persons who give it, I think they're not enough either.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, we're a developing country, so everybody's going to have a reason why. I mean, everybody's going to have some other cause that they think is more important, and who is it that is going to determine what cause is more? Because I'm sure if you check education ministry, they're going to say that they're not getting enough money, and if you check tourism, they must say the same thing. So I mean, everybody have their own cause, and there is no way of determining what is more important to what is more important than the other. So I mean, the clubs are grateful, but I mean, I think I don't know if more can be done by the sponsors, to be honest, because I'm not seeing their books and their financials to know what they can afford and what they can't afford. And I don't even know if we have the product at the moment that is readily available to attract far or command far greater sponsorship than what is being given now. And maybe we do, but maybe we don't. Maybe we're not telling it the right way, or maybe we don't. And we need to improve on the product in order to gain more sponsorship. I'm not sure. But I mean, I think the persons who are involved in it, I think they're giving out their best effort, to be honest. I mean, others might differ, but you're on the outside. But if you get involved in it on the inside, or you have a inside scope of what is going on. I'm telling you. I mean, and the average man in Jamaica don't have $4 million putting down at home to go and take up $4 million and sell in a Premier League club. And the club comes with a lot of things. I mean, you have to pay salary, players, coaches, equipment staff. You have to upkeep field. I mean, it's just so much. It's so much. I mean, you have to provide meals, medical expenses, just a whole plethora of things that the money that is being given is not enough to do. And I'm telling you, some of these persons who do it, I feel for hats off to them. I'm telling you, I feel for hats off to them.
One final question, because I see we're getting another call. Tedexter Hope is saying, after he's listening to you, football is at a recreational level, and we are looking at it from a professional level. So we have a disconnect. What say you?
That's the truth. Okay. That is the truth. That is the truth, because the main thing, and I'm saying so far ago, even the country now, the government, they don't take sports as any form of industry that can bring any revenue. When you go to school and you talk to teachers and tell them that you're an athlete, they tell you that that's recreational or extracurricular activities, and you need to go to class and study a book and whatever. And I'm not saying that kids shouldn't get an education and whatever, but I mean, it's just from the foundation. We don't look at it as a business. We just see it as a recreational activity. And I mean, the only sport in Jamaica that is trying to be professional, really, our league, is the football. I mean, and that is not really professional. And I mean, the government, I think that they can do more, to be honest. But like I said, there are many other industries. I'm not in government. I don't know. I don't know. And I'm glad I'm not, because I don't know what will be more important. Because we are in sports and we are saying that, hey, we need more money, we need more help. But equally have other persons who are in education or in other sectors who healthcare, who are saying that, hey, our need is greater, more important. So I mean, I'm saying I don't know. Maybe we all have this solution, and maybe it takes us to come to the table and be willing to put our egos aside and just sit down and have a conversation, or try and put our ideas together and see how we can fix it. But if we want to get to the place where we also want to get, it's not going to take any one person, or the JFF alone, or Mike Ricketts, or JOA president, or anybody. And no one person
can do it
as the answer or the solution.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's just my question.
All right, big up yourself, Monastil. There are some critical information you update us with here, so people know you can understand why these things happen. All right, because we getting it from good source. All right. Travis, you can call back now, Travis. See, there's something for the phone call. Yeah, man. I see Travis was calling. All right. Travis, you're live. Welcome to the show.
Well, good.
Good day,
Yeah, man. Big up, man. Big up, man. Yeah.
Oh, you don't want to answer my question,
Coach.
Travis. So you just go on my question.
Which question? No, man, answer. Where is it again?
Remember, you said something about true Jamaican, you know, if you watch EPL and then something there. Or if you put,
yeah, man.
If you put, hold on, no? If you put JPL, or if you put EPL, Bundesliga, everything above JPL, you're not a true Jamaican. Explain that to me, because me not understand it.
Yeah, man. You know what I said, coach? I'm affiliated with a former Premier League club for years. See? And it is work by sacrifice and work. So see, enough of them people who say attack since the advent of social media on YouTube and them they are foreign and them have all their answers. And them never try to get involved and find out how running a clubs in Jamaica. Them just look at the bigger picture. Them use a big old you call it, I don't know, big old first world countries like England, Spain, or bigger leagues. You could never compare a semi-professional league with a JPL. No way are far.
No,
and Jamaica is a country.
And that's what somebody.
We have more pressing issues than football. You see, when I say a person will love football, I may not agree with nothing with Mr. Speed. So I really watch interview with. You see, when I say, but Mr. Speed invest their time and money in a club.
Of course,
yeah. Me agree with nothing I think they will say. You see, when I say, now people just for the outside show, they don't like a man. I said this and that, they don't know what is entailed to run a club. Me and a man all night chat, I say, the highest paid player in a local Premier League, $70,000. A rubbish shot him attack, man. Yeah, man, but the reason why people are saying things, because JPL the JPL come out and put out salaries like other countries. So them are trying to use. Because most of these guys are overseas now, you know. They just depend them big. Because I support Liverpool. And we could never love Liverpool more than my team, you know. No day, no time.
So hold on.
Coming to Jamaica, 4 and 4 most.
At that point, them want you answer no Travis, because you still not answer.
Yes, man.
So you're going to tell me.
Let me answer.
No, you're saying if I'm going to use you as an example. You say if Travis support Liverpool more than Reno, Travis is not a true Jamaican. How do you come?
Yeah, you know the reason why I'm saying that, coach?
How do you quantify Travis being a true Jamaican or not?
Yeah, because I support my local team from my country.
But hold on,
4 and 4 months. Liverpool is secondary to me, coach. That is my opinion. I tell you that straight.
Me know say your opinion, boss man, but sometimes your opinion have to be logical, in a brother. You understand? Everybody have them opinion, but it have to line up with something. Because you have...
All right, illogical what me I say. Me I support my Jamaican local team.
No, I'm not saying you should not, you know.
Right.
I'm not saying you should not. Don't get me wrong. But I
don't get me wrong.
I want you to tell me, why is Travis more Jamaican than Giovanni or Rob Smith if they support an overseas club?
No, man, we could never say that. Me just not speak for myself.
No.
So I them take it the wrong way.
No, man, it's a general statement to make. That's why more you
answer. Well, maybe all right. Maybe if me say it, it's statement and them get it wrongfully. We could never say them are not true Jamaican. But if I tell them my opinion as a Jamaican, I live here almost next month, me a 43. I support my local Premier League for years. I support Liverpool for my team because of John Barnes. And we could never put Liverpool over my local Premier League team. No time.
No, but Travis, you say if a man support a EPL team over JPL, he's not a true Jamaican. That you say, no? So I wonder how you quantify somebody.
Well, my way to look on it then. Right. That's my way to look on it then. If they don't agree, fine.
I just your way.
But I just tell them my opinion on the thing, right.
Okay.
So if them get it wrong fully, me can't stop a man to support a man you more than, all right, none of these persons we are talking, they wouldn't try to get themselves involved with a local club and try to find out how them can get involved with the club to see if they can help with sponsorship. Everybody just talk, and they have no solution.
No, man, I say Dwight Spencer, I put a whole heap of solution.
He always do that. All right. When I say coach, try to get himself attached to a club then. Find out. And that way we attack. When I say come put it on social media, where everybody is and everybody at them club, they on Instagram or whatever. Try to get contact with the club if you have person who can get financial help. Coach, the biggest problem in Jamaica to run the football is finance.
I know that.
Money.
Based on what man have said. Based on what man have said.
Yes, man still is a part of our club now. More lines. And we can tell you, say, them not winning. And it's easy to run clubs like them.
Travis, the man come on the thing and not say nothing about which club you affiliated to. And you can't call it which club the man you affiliated to, brother. Me know that thing about me never say it.
But I big him up. I local, me support my local team. And that me as a coach.
All right.
Yes, me I say.
Me understand.
With under 20 and something, me not really. You say under 20 youth level football. Me not too big on that. So me not really now touch that. But the overseas players have to get a fair chance, just like the local players then. As me and Amanda say, schoolboys who not attached to our Premier League clubs, to me, they're good and good as far as I see, but it's Jamaica, we have how we pick teams at the youth level. As the assisting them, I work with coach. You know, right, you know?
Yeah.
Yes, me I say. Come, you know, agree with it. Yes, me I say, if we want to get, when we play against under 20, we play against professional players. Yes, me I say. And the next thing again, if the youth them interested, we say them more if they come. But me look on in my opinion, if they want to play for Jamaica for now, start out them passport, man. I don't think it's like JFF, which is my opinion, I tell you. No JFF responsibility that. If you want to play for your club, for your country, from now, start out your paperwork, man. And every time JFF get blamed, say this and that. So that's my own opinion still. So me look at it. But whether at the highest level, to me, I don't think no JFF nothing beg no player to come play for. You could have good like goal. If you want to come play for your country, which you qualify through your parentage, nothing's wrong with it. Because for me, coach, I look at it, some man that talks me this and that. Me want the best players to play for Jamaica. At all time, whether local or overseas. But some man just take it, say, to be different, I love for my local Premier League. I don't miss a game.
So Travis, you're saying Travis, you're saying
and weekend.
Hold on, Travis. You're saying that once a player has the heritage, he should make the contact to show interest of wanting to play for the country.
Not necessarily say make a contact, you know. As well as no person them now have seek out or maybe have a database. The system to me, IJFF don't really got it. But to me, since it is better than when from captain. I mean, man, big up captain. For me personally, captain I worst thing for our football. I'm say that with no apology.
And that's your opinion?
Yes, I'm say that with no apology. Because that the man there, we qualify for World Cup 98. Where stadium them were big, where everything. Them man they will break more anything else, man. And that the man they set the football like how it is now. And the man for them come and change it. They still use the same captain system.
Travis, tell us how some of my people them in the comment section. Since as you know want them come and make them point on in the comments.
We can't say man make them point.
Travis, listen man. Nobody get loud, man. Just listen now. What may I say? Since these men come on the social media and talk and it now reach where it for reach, tell the people how do you get involved with a club since you are a part of a club, so that more person can forward upon the thing and help out the football. Because you say it
simple.
Tell us.
Reach out to our club. Most of the clubs, them bigger clubs, and they have Instagram, Facebook. Reach out to them, send them a message. I will live in a social age. It's simple, you know. It's simple as that. Our majority of the top clubs, Waterhouse, the Arnett, the Mount Pleasant, the Harborview, the Portmore, they're all on Instagram and Facebook.
So what role? Because you can't just reach out to a club and say, all right, so Travis, you're on a club and Coach Minzy will call in and say, or message upon Instagram and say, you know, more to be a part of your club. And the person.
Yeah, you try to get to the relevant persons
So
who are the president, chairman, because most of the bigger clubs in Jamaica have from chairman go right down. So you get in contact with the person we deal with like say marketing or whatever, where they want to help. It's simple as that, man.
No.
We all agree, say football shouldn't be where it is. After we go World Cup 98, and we have talent here.
Travis.
And we have even more talent overseas.
Travis,
and it hurts, it's
Travis, want the information in about you know, make me ask the question, so. All
right, ask the question then.
All right. So, 2 scenarios. I am an accountant and I am just a layman out there. Seeing? So the accountant calling and say he want to help the club as an accountant, give off his service. Would that qualify?
Right.
And the club said, boy, you know, we have an accountant already, you know, so we don't need no accountant. Booms, that drop off, drop off of the radar.
Yeah, right.
Then the next man call in when I know nothing about operation of football and text on Instagram and say, you know, more of it be a part of your club though. What can you do? You know, so I really can't do nothing, but you know, more of it at least probably come care some water for the youths them and whatever. Would that make the person qualify?
Well, we don't know it exactly, you know. This based on all the feedback. But as we say, simple message the person, man, and see how it goes.
All right.
Simple message, man. We cannot say we are tear down, say, all right, say product. Every day, man, that's how we product. No, for these people, them believe, say, it's easy to run a club in a local football in Jamaica. Most of the persons in a football, they night feel love. They have no money in the night. I love them in the night for. I love them in need for it. No money in the night means it. I love people love it.
We know that. We know it's the money in the night. And as
man
of
steel say the biggest problem
as man of steel.
And Jamaica and next thing again means it. Jamaica have other pressing issues other than football in our country, a third world country. Right. So other persons not interested to put them.
It's not a third world country. I'm tired to correct you. It's a developing country.
All right, sir. Stand corrected. A developing country.
Yes.
And first of all, means we don't have a football culture. That's the biggest thing. We don't have a football culture. And most of the persons we say I criticize, you never then one day say, then go by JFF and try to say they want to get and they now do that. They all just bashing man them say this and that.
But you can't just go up there and give hand, so Travis. You just tell me if you call.
No, I don't say give hand, man. I never say give hand, you know. I never say give hand, you know. Try to see if you can have a dialogue with the president. Come here, president, by phone. I said persons can come up to JFF, contact to him. You see him say that on the program. Already. And most of the president criticize the president, say president this and this other person was failed campaign after that. And nobody ever called the captain head.
But this not nothing.
People have short memories, you know.
But this not nothing.
No, Minzy, I'm just saying.
No, man. Listen, man. Listen.
Minzy, I understand that.
Well, man, this has nothing to do with captain. In captain's time, there wasn't the advent of social media. So you cannot say that.
So wait, all the while that you use, they said to a social age we live in. So time different.
So who here, me can tell you this. People that on corners talk. And them make them assertions and all of that say, man, fi lose them job or captain fi go. Of course, people say that, but who hear it? The world hear it? No. Nobody no hear it.
Yeah, well, we understand that, bro.
Social media push a different sort of understanding.
Yeah, man, we understand that. We are world now.
Yeah.
We are world now. But for the president, remember say them say until 2023. And me see 2 parishes. In 2 million parishes where I live out is Sentan and Cassava. And then those are the 2 persons. Where and Cassava always have to me it means I'm tell you this, coming in football. Cassava believes say and them to run Jamaica football at all times.
So
Travis, them own Jamaica football.
Since you're saying that the football, what help do you offer to football?
Yeah, man, when we used to work with my team no longer active, means it. When my team active, I'm the match announcer for my team and the match analyst for the team. We can't tell you every player in the whole league.
Okay. And how them play them?
So I'm a scout. So every player will come play my team. We scout them a long time. I know everything about. When get match card every day, I know who will play whatever. So I'm my role like with my club at the time. And since Corona kind of mash up because when we don't play Super League and we play mid-season final, we lose the final. So since Corona kind of mash up that time, we start a new job and now we not even have interest again like. I'm more time to come on social media now with one field program and management. You see me to talk about football. I love football too hard. And if you do come back and me have time, after my job what I do now, I work on weekends, so I have more time with my team. Hopefully when they start at the second tier, my club will be a part of the second tier.
Okay.
I know we are leading club in our small. Right, so hopefully I get myself involved back again.
All right, so I hear you.
Big up, man.
Any other point you want to try your cut?
Well, for the last game, man, I talk about for the last 3 games we have, we can't just rush and say the program done with the insert new players on this and that. The new plus I same players that we finish the last game. We can incorporate the younger youth, them like Paris and them youth, they even get a chance, you know. And Marapa, when I say Marapa this and that, Marapa never get their swan song, you know. We not call him back for the last 3 games. Same team, Antonio, if Bailey them ready again, because them say Bailey say my true Jamaican and this and that. And he always ready to play for Jamaica. I wish him well. But for me personally, no man I disagree with that. I feel say Bailey as a youth and my man, you know, to me some of the time, if he stand up and speak of himself. That's just my opinion.
I mean, if you
stand
up and speak of what
Yeah, man. In terms of, to me, and everything else of the agent at all time means are you a player, are you a feel and know what is what.
No, but suppose him not something there. Him not in for the whole interview.
No, man.
The agent represent him.
Bailey is very intelligent. Means it. Bailey is very intelligent. I want smart youth.
But you know, all right. That don't tell me say because he's intelligent, he want to come on platform and talk, brother.
But remember, say come on the platform already and talk things already. You remember?
Yeah, but how often him do that?
Oh.
How often him do that? See, you can't say that.
We just want him to get some games for Villa. Because I support Liverpool, but I support Bailey.
Okay.
I never play with Villa. Yeah, I support him. But when I play against Liverpool, I don't give no support. Now I do well on his score by Liverpool, yes. But Liverpool for win. I might team that.
Okay.
But I wish him well still. To me, if he's a rush back for the injuries too quick. And that's my opinion still.
All right, so.
I mean, people are criticizing, say him when they have Germany, a different league. But you know also Jamaican that we don't start out the right way, right time. We easy because players say them look good on this and that. So we still, but we not perform.
Me not agree with you though, Travis, because Lionel Messi, Cristiano Ronaldo, 2 top players in the world, and these players face criticisms every single day.
No, but me not say you don't get criticism. Means you don't get me wrong, you know. No, me not say you don't get criticism, you know.
Okay.
Because that's a part of the game. Yes, I say you can't have thin skin like some Jamaican baller. You can't say nothing to them and they tell you this and that. We don't know who are who them there, because we don't have to call any name. Yes, I say. Because they don't want nobody talk to them, because they feel say. But at the end of the day, football, when you play on the field, like, you could have cuss. What perspective say now, when you do on the field, counting. Yeah, all the time.
All right.
So we just wish all that ball of them well. Yeah, man. Big up. Bless up.
All right, Travis. Big up yourself. Thanks for calling, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. All right.
Cool. So, yeah, Travis come defend him argument. Genk coach warned about Bailey being overworked 5 years ago. I know. I just took the opportunity to maintain boss man. These days, the division on the forum with local versus foreign is sickening and mentally deranged. I hate it. Common sense and higher thinking is divulged many times. Is divulged many times. All right. So we came on late, people. 3 minutes to the hour of 12. So we're giving about 3 more minutes, people. Thanks to the loyal listener who, even though we came on late, they are still here. And again, tomorrow will be coming on late. Sunday will be coming on late. Big clash tomorrow on the track and field sphere. Hoping to see some epic battles in the Carifta trials. Day 1 was good. Jamaica LOL, big up yourself. Brain drain. Boy. JS Ferran. Think gonna easier on there. Right now, to the world already better you got your bed. Yeah, man, the better you got your bed. I'd have to look on the schedule. But we'll try as best as possible to try go live and see what we can do. If not, we'll just video the thing and just send it. Yeah, man, some emerging talents, I see. A youngster ran 10-3 from Herbert Morrison. Yeah. The Sanjay Davidson used from St. Catherine, 10-3 too. Tina Clayton, 11-3 bouncing. Yeah, man, some good running going on today. Yeah, some man. Yep, so people, big up on yourself. Thanks for tuning in. Pinnock won long jump today, former KC Erland jumper. Yeah, NCAA, I think it's taking place this weekend and so forth. Yeah, so yeah, man, things are going in the track and field world. Hey, a pure Spanish. The one do it, Spencer, right in the chat today. I just laugh because comprende español. Oh, come on, brain drain. Nothing special. Nothing special. They performed, but nothing special. All right. So, again, people, thanks very much. Tomorrow night, again, all being well, we'll be here with another topic to discuss and hear what you say on those matters. I think Man of Steel opened up a different level of understanding, and now we can understand why these things happen. Yeah. And it sounds to me that it's not only persons who are affiliated with JFF will do these things, because that's how they're going to ensure that they get some funds and finances by getting players into the national team so that they can get a contract. So, yeah. Now I understand. Do I agree? I don't know. People, Travis, you need to get some of the roots. I'm going to ship some roots to go down to West Poland there. Travis, I have to send some of my roots song there, cause the man, man, they want to give you mad puss cocktail. No, sir, I have to send some roots. Oh my God. Hey, I'm going to end the stream, people. Big up on yourself. Thanks for tuning in. We'll be getting our final words from our sponsors, and then we have a look at style and flavor. Peace.
Richest Roots drink works for menstrual cramps and pain, migraines, fatigue, stress and tiredness, sinusitis, builds immune defense, bloating, enhances male bedroom prowess, and Richest Sorrel Roots drink works against all types of cancers and tumors, memory loss, high cholesterol, insomnia, nervous issues, flu, and many other illnesses. For your Richest Roots drink and Richest Sorrel Roots drink, contact us now via WhatsApp at 876-528-9534. Richest Roots drink and Richest Sorrel Roots drink. Richest, a true Jamaican experience.
Your style and your flavor make the city rock. They must say the season come out with a bang. Coach Minzy, best round here. Remember that.